Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel today. Welcome back to another preview for another Bristol City game today. We're previewing our trip to South Wales as we take on Swansea City. Really excited for this one. Before we get into it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Would massively help out the channel, would be massively appreciated. And without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, I can't wait for this game. I'm absolutely buzzing. I've got a ticket to go and cheer on the boys in the way ends. Cool on your Reds. Yeah, it's always a massive game when we play. You know, always a little bit of a rivalry between these two clubs. But yeah, I can't wait for it. It's gonna be a great day out. And yeah, I mean, a new ground for me as well. You know, I've never been to Swansea Stadium, so yeah, new ground ticks off for me. So really looking forward to going this Sunday. So yeah, and yeah, it is gonna be an interesting game. Swansea, they are unbeaten at home so far this season with 2 wins and a draw. They got that draw in the South Wales derby against Cardiff. And yeah, I think, you know, it's going to be a tough game for us because we don't have a good away record. We haven't won an away game so far this season. Our last away win coming against Plymouth last season in April, 1-0 win thanks to Naki Wells' goal. But yeah, we will have a little bit more confidence after getting that win against Oxford to get our season back on track last weekend. 2-1 win there against Lee Mannon's former side. Sinclair Armstrong and Naki Wells getting the goals to get us to 3 points there. So it's going to be interesting. Swansea, of course, 2 wins in the last 2 games against Norwich and Coventry away. So they'll be on a high as well. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. You know, Swansea, they don't like to concede much. We like to concede quite a few, but we do like to score quite a few as well. You know, I think with Swansea, you know, maybe they don't have that clinical edge with them. You know, Liam Cullen and Vipotnik don't seem the most clinical strikers in the Championship, but I mean, Vipotnik is quite a young player. You know, coming over from Bordeaux, his career hasn't been quite prolific for a striker so far in his career. From what I've seen, he just has scored 1 goal so far with Swansea against Preston in their 3-0 win. But I mean, yeah, not convinced by him as of yet, but we'll see what happens. Swansea do have a you know, a good record of developing young strikers. See what we did with Joel Perreault, and now he's doing decent for Leeds. You know, after a really good 2 seasons there with the Swans. So yeah, yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting game. I think personally, I would happily take just a 0-0 draw. I mean, I think it is a little concerning the amount of goals we're conceded. At the moment, I think we're near the top for goals conceded, which is a bit worrying. You know, we want to try and keep the ball out back of the net. You know, attack wins you games, but defense wins you titles and promotion in this league. So yeah, that is probably going to be my prediction for a 0-0 draw. Yeah, I mean, I can have a head-to-head. You know, in the league, we did have that FA Cup game season before last where we won there in a replay 2-1. But in the league, we don't necessarily have the great record at Swansea. You know, we've only won 2 games there out of the last 5. We did win there last season, winning by 2-1. Sam Bell and Mark Sykes getting the goals. I think Sam Bell got the winner in that one. I think he may be injured for this game, which is a shame because he is a good player, but it's just unfortunately quite injury prone at the moment. And yeah, we did have that 3-1 win back in the lockdown season. I think it was February 2021. So yeah, I mean, that was a memorable game because that was the game where Casey Palmer scored directly from a corner. You know, he just came back from his loan at Swansea, and yeah, he definitely left his mark in the Swansea.com stadium once again, but just for the team in red and white instead of white and black. But yeah, yeah, what a player Palmer was back in the day. Now he's doing decent stuff with Hull. So you know, he's been a good player wherever he goes. Casey Palmer. You know, we've had a few. There's been a few player links with City and Swansea over the years. Think of Patterson, what a player he was for both City and Swansea. And you know, players like Liam Walsh, I think moved on from Swansea this summer to join Luton. decent midfielder on his day, but just unfortunately struggled with injuries, especially at Bristol City. So yeah, yeah, it was probably something more Corey Smith. Yeah, there's quite a few to be fair. From way back, think of the likes of Lee Trundle, scored the winner to send us through to the Championship Playoff Final in 2008. Fortunately, we bottled promotion to Hull, but yeah, that was must have been a good moment for those City fans who were in the ground that day. But yeah, yeah, I think my score prediction is gonna be 0-0. I think it would be quite an entertaining 0-0. Sort of like there will be a lot of chances. I think I just want to see us keep a clean sheet, and yeah, if that means getting a higher point away from home, then I would happily take that. And I think that'll be a good result for us. But yeah, either side can nick it on their day. Who knows what's going to happen? Would like to see more of Hirakawa, because he was brilliant when he came on at half time against Oxford, changed the game. Involved in both goals. Unlucky to really not get an assist, because you got the assist for the assist for the first goal, if you know what I mean, when he played in Hayden Roberts, who then won the penalty, which was then converted by Naki Wells. So yeah, he's a sharp player, Hirakawa, and I think he's going to do well with us on loan from Chida Zelvia in the J League. So yeah, got man of the match after coming on half time, which is fair play to him. Yeah, baller, and yeah, definitely going to do very well for us. But yeah, yeah, that's my waffle for the prediction, for the preview. Sorry guys, if you did like it, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.